Hello, divers. I am not very happy right now. It has nothing to do with Helldivers 2, by the way. Just throw that idea out the window. I'm not one of those hate farmers. But I have tried to record 3 other games, and I have failed miserably because each one has an audio or video problem. 3 different games, and somehow none of them have worked, and somehow the only game I can play is Helldivers. So I guess we're back to playing Helldivers. I'm surprised that the part 2 got so famous, my MADdivers part 2, because I did not think that that was a good video. I thought that my other videos were far better, but I guess people enjoyed the fact that I just dropped right in and started yapping instead of staying on the Super Destroyer. One of the games that I was trying to play was Helldivers 1. It didn't work out well for certain reasons because my computer sucks. Absolutely terrible device that thing is, so we will not have any Helldivers 1 gameplay unless I buy a $2,000 PC or something like that, which I'm not going to do. Alright, Archie, time to put in some work so that we don't... Oh, he came running. Get back! Oh! Shoot. Shoot, get back. Ah, I missed. Alright, we're gonna run away. Oh? Ha! 17 kills. Where did that come from? Oh. Alright, we're just gonna need to take the static field. See, if you have to, use the static field because it's better than the smoke. Because you're never launching a smoke, or you're never launching one of these sieve artilleries at yourself. You're always launching it at your enemies because you don't know what the sieve artillery is. It just says sieve artillery. So, do you want to be that person who accidentally throws an explosive at yourself or throws a smoke at your enemies? No. I missed that. Well, it's fine, because we're leaving anyway. Pistol whipping. Another great strategy on this front, because these guys can't do melee for the life of them. Check this dude out. Can't even hit his hits. Yeah, see? Nothing. Look at that. I love how some of these planets are really close to you, so you can see them off in the distance, because, you know, some of these games where you're in, like, space and stuff, they don't feel like you're in space, they just feel like you're on Earth or something. You know, fighting through trees that look slightly different, have a slightly different shade to them, or just fighting in a desert with a couple weirdly shaped rocks, right? This really makes you feel like you're on an alien planet. Like, the trees aren't that crazy, I guess, but just the atmosphere around it, like the giant planets. And also the fact that you are fighting a bunch of aliens. Look, same thing I was talking about in my bug video, my most recent video, the filler arc. The Illuminates straight up just rip people apart. That is horrendous. You don't see the bugs or the bots doing that. I mean, you kind of see the bots doing that a little bit. Like, you know, cutting people up on tables, like that one video, that one really, really old video that I made. But, you know, the bugs, which I would assume do that the most, they don't even touch them. Figure their guts would be all over the place because they would be, you know, eating shit. But no. We gotta defend this place. I used to do a lot of last stands against the squids because they were always really fun. I feel like we're about to do a last stand, where basically you just keep fighting until your whole area is completely overrun. We gotta do a last stand. Alright, we need a resupply pretty soon. Or actually, no, we don't. Let me just drive the supply RV over. Alright. Right there? Hell yeah. And then let's try and get an airburst somewhere in that direction. I don't like that sometimes the expendable napalm doesn't do its job. Like, sometimes you try to shoot it and it'll be like, hold on, give me a second, I'm charging up. I'm charging up my shot right now. Who got the most kills? Obviously me. God damn. I feel like we were all there, like, till the end. What was Sure Shot using? I hope he was using the... Yeah, he was using the Eruptor. Alright, cool. I don't have enough samples. I have super samples. I have the most super samples. Oh yeah, speaking of super samples, I've been thinking, what if, like, over here, they added something? Instead of this, there was like a hallway you could go down, and you could customize like 10 rooms inside of your super destroyer, and you could put like charger bear mats, you know, or paintings of like your democracy officer or something. You know, you could put your gun on the wall, you could put a bed with the Super Earth flag on it. Just a bunch of rooms that you could customize with your super credits. That would be, or not super credits. Jeez, that would be terrible. With your samples. That would be great. You know, I have never once used the Liberator. You might think I'm lying, but I've always just used the MP98 Knight. I got the Super Earth Citizen edition of this game, and I have only ever used the Knight. So this will be my first time using the Liberator. The only stuff I haven't gotten from this is just drip. Ooh, I could get the counter sniper. Oh, the next one is a smoke grenade and the slugger. Ooh, maybe I should focus on this. You know, this drip looks cool. Let me get this stuff on. I think I saw this in a... I saw this in an animation once. I don't know if I can put it on screen. But, yeah, the Trailblazing Scout, it was in this... Remember when we had to take Osha Une again? For that one random mission? Just like the random ass mission. I'm keeping the Super Earth Cape. Anyway, that one mission where we had to take Osha Une again, or at least defend it. And this armor was in it. Oh! Look at this sucker! Wait, this is the thing that I was talking about. Okay, I'm not mad anymore. I'm happy now. Let's go into a deep dive of what this mission is. We just have to activate the control system, right? No big issues along the way, I'm assuming. Alright. First shots with the Liberator. Not bad. It's got good recoil. What is this mission, though? It looks very interesting. This place is pretty neat. I like the scale of it. And I also like that I have no idea where I'm going. Alright, we're nearby where we're supposed to be. Oh, is that it? Is this button it? Okay, cool. Illuminate ships incoming! I didn't know that we were on a two-pronged war here. Has that always been there? So, where are the... Oh, we gotta find them. Okay, so it's like an interactive little battlefield. That's actually pretty cool. I like how it's not just, you know, stay in one location and defend. I did just say I like the defense missions. But if the defense missions had, like, priorities or problems with them, like if you had to readjust a gate halfway through, or if there was some sort of malfunction with the spaceships, with the rockets that you were sending out, that would be pretty cool. Ooh, Super Earth flag. Nice. I also like that they use that as sort of a marker as to where you need to put your eyes, your focus. Is it being attacked from over there? I can't tell. Oh, it is. Oh, it is! Hold on. No. No, get out of here. Psychos. Oh god, it's in critical condition. Did we not do it? Oh, it turned off. I was so close. Alright, I'd give the Liberator a pretty solid number. Not as good as the what's it called? The Tenderizer. I do enjoy the Tenderizer a little bit more, but this is a good substitute. Susceptible to damage while charging. Why? It seems like the dumbest thing that they could have added. Why is it susceptible to damage while charging? Why can't you just protect it with little shields at the very least? It's not very smart, guys. Is this sponsored by Terminex? Or Exterminid? Sorry, I keep getting that messed up. Is that part of the Exterminid group that we made up in that one Terminid video? Oh, it's starting. Look at it. Look at that. Let's get a clear shot. Here, let me get out of my... Is he gonna do something? Oh, it's blue this time. That's cool. Because blue is the colors of Super Earth. It's genius. It's at least 52% more patriotic than last time. Truly another spectacle of technology. John Super Earth would be proud. Fortunately, he died in the first game. John Helldiver will be proud, though. Alright, try not to walk into me or the fire. I feel like you might fare better by not doing that. Now let's get the hell out of here. Can I don't have any... Alright, wait. Oh, yeah. Another great photo for the wall. Alright, let's get out of here. I've got to say, on a scale of new missions from like 1 to 10, I give that a solid... You know, honestly, I give it an 8. I know it's just, you know, another defending the position mission, but it just feels more inclusive to the Helldiver. You feel like you're doing stuff. You know, you're running around, you're defending points of locations, and it actually shows you completing the mission instead of just, oh, here's another rocket that flies off. It just a giant structure connecting the TCS to the rest of the area, and then it shooting out a bunch of termicide. That's great. Exterminid would be proud. Maybe their company didn't go bankrupt, and they created the TCS. So let's test this thing out. Ooh. Ah, very snappy. That's... Well, okay, ergonomics are never very good on marksman rifles, right? So let's check the damage. Okay, a headshot, nice. About you. Alright, Reggie finished him off, but that was pretty good. I was looking for a 3-shot, and I almost got it. Okay, Case of Democracy Drafts. Premium light beer. Not suitable for traders of democracy. I would assume not. I would assume so. Anyone who wants in, get in now. Or forever hold your peace. Can you get in? Dude. Oh my goodness. This thing. Oh my god. Why is it sliding so much? Dude, this is bad. Come on, let's get... Are all the wheels shot? Dude, no, fuck that. No, all the wheels are shot. I'm getting out of here. Oh my goodness! Dude, we gotta go. Like now. Oh my... Holy! Okay, you guys have fun with that, alright? Yeah, I am not allowing that to catch up to me. Everything reminds me of Archie. It's such a shame. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my... Alright, we're not selling when it matters the most. That's good. Okay. We're getting our get back. How did he not die from the rocket bots? Oh, it was the building. The building was in the way, I bet. Just toss a Seaf Artillery. My goodness, I can't speak. Ooh, ooh. Juke. Get juked. You wimp. Wait. Stop. Alright, I may die from this, but I'll be a hero. Oh, thank you, Charger. Hey, bud. Yeah, can you just wait for a second? Oh my God. This one has brain damage. Let's put him out of his misery. What bud? What are you doing, bud? This one seems a little slow in the head. Oh, he's bleeding out. Well, okay. You know, he got a kill, I guess. Is the silo bugged? Is it? Are you at the silo? I don't think it's bugged. Are you talking about the solo silo? I don't know anything about the solo silo. Let's just put my very useful and helpful intake. I know that there's some super samples to be gathered. Let's yoink those before we head on over, which should not take any time at all. I should probably, honestly, I should get there before them, and I should have time to spare to enjoy my 2.7 seconds of admiring this beautiful planet. They should add another second when you're on like an Oasis planet. They should give you at least 3.7 seconds to admire the view on Oasis planets. That would be great. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy the 2.7 seconds that I get. I'm not trying to get that taken away from me, you know. I do appreciate it. You know, I'm just saying beautiful planets require a little bit longer to take in. Alright, here. Premium strategy. You're kidding me. That's a smoke? Well, you know, I'll give them the benefit of a doubt. Maybe there was nothing else there. But once again, don't use smoke. Use the static field. So that they actually, you know, get slowed instead of just, you know, you can't see them now. That's the most useless of them. I don't get the 140 or the 120 impact. It just doesn't work for me. Neither does the 380. I've said this before, but the 120 and 380 are kind of just the odd ones out in the barrage family because they don't really do much. I really want to love the 120 because I think it's just a very lovable stratagem, you know, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't really like the 380. It's not a good stratagem. I want to like the 120. I wanted to have like some sort of tracking or whatever, or like a 1 minute 20-second cooldown or something. It's just the worst of both worlds. Like even the walking barrage is better because you know where it's going. Like it's gonna go forward instead of just going every which way. And it covers a lot more ground. It's kind of like the better 380, the cooler 380. What are they doing? Straight aura farming. Are they even near anything? I don't think they're getting anything done. I mean, they look pretty cool, but like, how about we actually go to the objective? Oh yeah, I had another idea. I wanted to save it for like a bot world, but since there's no automaton missions to do, I kind of don't have anywhere to talk about it. So I hear that we're getting offensive and defensive missions pretty soon. I want an offensive mission where you're on top of like a giant fortress size, like the automaton fortress sized factory striders, and it's stomping through like one of these terrains. And you know, the first part of the mission you have to actually get on it. You have to land on it if you can. And after that, you have to destroy all the defenses on the top and find like, I don't know, 3 hatches. That would feel right. 3 little hatches, and you have to open all of them, and a big staircase opens up. You have to run down the staircase, you know, attack, destroy a couple more defenses or whatever, and then inside of the machine there's this core, and you've got to overheat the core, and then when it overheats it'll like open up to cool down, and then you blow it up. and then you've got like a minute or two to extract, to like get all the way out of the machine and then extract. And if you don't, it would explode. But, you know, if you get out, you would have a really cinematic ending because it would blow up while you're flying away. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. Am I even near the ICBM? I am not anywhere near the ICBM. Alright, I'm going to tell them to go to extraction, and I'm going to go down here, and then I'm going to take out that other little area down there, and then I'm going to kill myself. And then I'm going to come back. Forget it, guys. Yeah, you guys can do the objective that I've been running to the entire time. And let me just... Wow, this car is fun to drive. Alright, maybe I was too harsh on those guys. They let me drive around here. I'm taking the resupply. Alright, I have just enough to take care of the rest of this. God, for a scout, for light armor, I feel like I'm running out of stamina quite a lot. Alright. Michael Jordan. LeBron James. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're right behind me. Larry Bird. And, Kobe. Mr. Bryant. Alright, let's move. Get off of me! You guys too. I don't want any of you freaks near me. What I do want is this thing. Also, I think I've talked about this before. How does a Bile Titan get like this? What happened to this Bile Titan? Is this what just naturally happens to them? Is that their life cycle? Do they just die? They just die like that? Ooh, my ship's taking a... My car's taking a nice dip. I'll join him. Yeah, let me just proceed. We just gotta tap, and then we'll be able to drown ourselves. Nope, unfortunately not. It was just a dream. I'm not seeing a ton of bugs. By the way, this is super hell dive. You know, like, look at all this. This is the hardest difficulty in the game. Hands are off the controller. You know, unpopular opinion, I think that Super Hell Dive should actually be difficult. And look, I know they say, like, you know, oh, Super Hell Dive should be difficult for the right reasons, you know, it has to be difficult, but also, wait, let me get a conviction. Hell yeah. Alright, let's move. Anyway, yeah, people say it should be difficult for the right reasons, right? You know, actually difficult instead of being out of your control, you know, like with glitches and stuff. Or not glitches even. I don't actually remember what their complaints were, but they wanted it to be more difficult for the right reasons. I don't know what the right reasons were. But honestly, personally, I don't think the Hive Guard was a bad choice. I just think that it should have been on higher difficulties. Like, instead of, like, whatever it was, I personally think that it should have been, like, from 8 to 10. That would have been a good range for you to test your skills. Not from whatever it was. I don't actually remember. Because the whole thing about Hive Guards is that, you know, through the easier difficulties, I saw a video on this, I think. Through the easier difficulties, they're supposed to be, you know, showing Helldivers that you can either use light penetration armor and be able to deal more damage to them, but it would take more skill. So once they've already figured that out, why not make them more difficult and make the other Helldivers, like, you know, the more veteran Helldivers, make them sort of choose between, like, light armor and heavy armor. Because, like, there are some good medium armor penetration weapons, but, like, light armor is pretty powerful, and I feel like the push to use more light armor weapons would be pretty helpful. Oh, okay. I take back everything I've said about the Illuminate being brutal. That's pretty hardcore. They ripped off his head and they put it in his lap. Yikes. Didn't know bugs were capable of humiliating their opponents, but I guess they are. I'm glad that we haven't seen any stalkers, though. That's been my most favorite part of this recording. 0 stalkers. I guess they're taking a vacation or something. Because I've not been seeing them very recently. And I'm not complaining about that. I hate stalkers. I was playing Helldivers 1 also, and there were also stalkers in that game. They weren't as bad, but I still made it my personal mission to kill all of them, which makes it a shame that I couldn't record that for some reason. Do they really only need 2 birds worth of fuel? Like, I'm not complaining that this mission is too short or anything, but where's that stomping coming from? I feel stomping.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Bug outpost!
Archie, stay quiet. Do not move a muscle. Alright. Slowly crawl over there. Die. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, guy. Come on. Yes! Thank you for bringing the railgun. Okay. All fine, all fine, all fine. Thank you, Archie. Are you kidding me? Alright. I just killed my friend. We're not gonna talk about that.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way. ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Alright, move. Move, move. Move! Oh, he doomed me. If someone calls in another bug breach, you gotta get out of here. Move it. Is he wearing the parade commander uniform? Oh my goodness, I knew I liked R2. What an amazing man. Yeah, Raven, R2 and R3 are the G's. I haven't really seen what T. Let's. What was I about to say? I tried to mix observe and spectate. Spectate and observe. I was gonna say spectate and observe at the same time, and it came up with obspect. But yeah, Teak he's pretty good. I need that warp pack. The warp pack seems so fun, especially for scouts. Wait.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
I need this. There we go. Amazing. Alright, let's go. That was one of the greatest missions that I've ever been in. And I'm no longer mad. In fact, I'm truly happy. After that, I'll try and find something to record that's not Helldivers. But honestly, I don't think I can, because it just keeps going wrong. Something keeps going wrong with my footage every single time, and I hate it. But if it doesn't, then we'll see. If not, I guess we'll just do another Hell Yappers. M2, he's coming back soon. He's going to be a part of the videos again, which should be pretty nice to have, so I won't have to keep yapping for so long. And we might even do a little bit of For Honor, but I won't forget next time to do the night missions, because those are going to be very very cool, I hope. And I will continue to yap in that video as well. Anyway, let's just stop the outro right here. I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.